Come with me to paradise. It's time to come to paradise. I welcome all of you, all of you, all of you. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. This is me, Al, recorded from paradise. And please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also, check out my Instagram and my X account at The Boy with the Pampers. Boy with the Pampers and the Toys listed on screen. I'm just the Boy with the Pampers. Maybe I need to change it a little, short my name. All right. So today is going to be a fun day. And as Whitney would say on the shirt, I get so emotional, baby. So today we're going to be talking about a long-awaited 2-pack figure that I've been waiting on to come out for a long time. And that is the Wolverine 50 years anniversary Sabretooth and Logan pack, or Wolverine, either or. And one thing I will say is this is definitely an upgrade from the previous Sabretooths that I have and that I've saw over the years. And I had a actual one, I think it was a Toy Wiz one that was horrible. I don't know what I did. I think I gave it to the dog and he didn't want it. He bit it and it was like, no, but I had a dog. So, a little fun fact, you know, with Marvel, anything goes with these characters. Like, you don't know their storyline and something might happen here, something may happen there. It's so much like a multiverse, which I'm glad that Spider-Man, the actual movie, is showing something different, you know, when it comes to Marvel Comics. Because when you look on the back of here, which I'm not gonna open the box yet until I actually show my camera face in it, so you can tell. I do have a little bit of. I'm excited. I was looking forward to both figures. First, I was looking forward to Sabretooth, but I was like, you know what? I do like Wolverine. Wolverine is one of my top 5 male superhero characters of all time. So, and I was expecting more out of the Sabretooth figure, and you know, expecting kind of less on Logan's end, and I'm gonna get to all of that. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. I've been running my mouth for about 2 minutes. It's gonna be a lengthy video because I'm gonna do some compare and contrast to other figures as well. Okay, so real quick, I just turned off my ring light because it's like a big glare when it comes to you know, looking at the front cover of the figure. So I just want to be, you know, respectful to all my friends who watch this video, this review. So if you grew up like I did, I'm gonna tell my age, I'm in my 40s. So reading the actual comic book back in the day, you know, you always saw the 2 heads or more heads, whoever the main characters are in the comic books, they always hit them right there, which was a cool fun fact. And the history, I want to talk about the history real quick of Logan and Sabretooth. Now, you know, let's talk about Logan. Logan basically was created as some type of, I don't really know the full story, so correct me in the comics if I'm wrong. I've read some of the comic books over the years, they took twists and turns. He was created from some type of titanium to where, I think he was a soldier, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he was about to die, maybe he was kidnapped to that degree. And then, you know, they rejuvenated him in that secret facility and he busted out and he can, you know, regenerate he can heal himself. So it's like he never dies. And so he's lived a pretty long time. I don't know how long. I don't know if it's more McTaggart long or Mystique. Who knows? So moving on to Sabretooth. Sabretooth, you know, he bit his brother's neck out. His mother and father had him chained in the basement, and he finally broke out and, you know, killed his father. I don't know if he killed his mother. They never said in the comic books, but Sabretooth has always been a foe of Wolverine's for so long. Now, I had the idea growing up that they were brothers, and they was battling each other. As you know, Hugh Jackman played as Wolverine in the MCU universe, and I thought that Hugh Jackman did a phenomenal job, but Hugh Jackman to me was tall. But he fit the criteria of the look and the face. He killed the role. He went far in the role by playing the character well. I just overlooked him being tall. Now, Liv Schreiber played as Sabretooth in the MCU universe movies. I thought he did a fantastic job. So I don't know who they're gonna have to fill Liv Schreiber's shoes in the movie. Hopefully he is still around living, if you know what I mean, down a rabbit hole of what's going on in the world. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get this open. And if you want to read that real quick, pause the video and let's go. So in front of us, we have Sabretooth. And I'm telling you right now, he's an upgrade from the previous one and the other ones. And what I can tell you, what I do, I'm going to tell you what I like about the figure first. I'm going to tell you what I like about it. I like that he looks more like the comic. He looks more like the comic book version of Sabretooth. He has a nice body size. And when I tell you the double jointed pinless arms, we can tell these are new type of arms. I never saw these arms ever be used before. But it looks like I said, they did adjustments with the face scan. They gave him this very scary look. As you know, he's a very controversial character in the Marvel universe. He likes to kill, and mainly likes to kill women, which you know, that, wow, blows my mind. So his powers, he got regenerated powers as well too, just like Wolverine. So I know in the comic book that I read years ago, his dad, when he had him chained up as a child, he kept taking out his fangs, but his fangs would rejuvenate itself. I'm not really sure how he got his powers. Maybe he was born with his powers. I'm not for sure. So with this character right here, I love it that they stay true. They stay true to just making him look a whole lot better, because the one before, a lot of people like the one previously before. I don't at all. I thought he looked horrible. So, and I apologize for that ruckus back there. I'm gonna have my Marvel Legends shelf back there fixed. I had to make room. That's why it looks like a hot mess back there, but I will take pictures and put on my story timeline here on YouTube as well, and on Instagram and X. So back to the figure. He does look up, he looks down, which is perfect. He does come with a second head scope. I love both of these head scopes. I really do love both of them. And he got his fur back here, which that's his iconic fur. I can't say that word. We're saving my life. The fur. I guess like his. I think that's really kind of part of his body, maybe that fur, maybe, possibly. So they didn't make this part right here sharp, so nobody won't hurt themselves, which is a good thing. I'm pleased with that. He got a nice little chest area that pops back and forth. Bam, 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 bam. And I would say, like, you know, nice little thigh boot twist right here. And these legs have been reused. I believe they are Omega Red's legs, because I had that figure before, but I lost him when I was moving. Maybe he fell out the U-Haul. I don't know. No, out of my car. So, you know, I'm not a fan of the pen. I'm not a fan of the pens. I hate pens when it comes to these Marvel figures. But the arms are new. I do believe the chest area is pretty new. So I'll hit my camera again. His legs don't really go out 45 degrees, don't really spread out. And I feel like him being like cat-like character, you know, like an animal character, lion, something like that, whatever he is, he should have been articulated pretty well. But, you know, hey, we win some, we lose some. He can kick up, you know, nice little kick up here and there. He does come with 2 extra claws. I mean, you can use them if you want to. There's nothing really wrong with it. To me, they're kind of almost the same. His hands just do that, then they do that. And it's the other kind of, now these claws right here for his right hand is closed in a little bit, so you can choose either or. I will pop off his head to show you what he looks like with the other head sculpt on here. So they kind of look Similar, but the mouth is open on one and the teeth is gritting on the other one. So, as you can see with his face sculpt, like I said, they got the little pink stuff to make it look very, how can I say it? Like he's the hunter and he's, you know, enraged and he needs blood. Like he's a vampire, but he just likes to kill. He likes to cut up stuff. But, you know, he does eat humans here and there. He's a hungry man. How about that? So, now what I don't like about this figure, I don't like his waist. I think his waist is horrible. I don't think they should have gave him that waist. They should have gave him something more wider a little bit. And I don't really like make his waist just a little bit wider so when he makes some turns, it ain't like he's so, I don't know, like it's so thin at the mid area, because Sabretooth, it was a big guy. And another thing I don't like about this figure is that they didn't stay true to the actual cartoon, because I feel like the cartoon and comic book is like almost the same thing, concept. But they should have made him a little bit bigger at the back area, shoulders area, but they never did that. They never did that. And so it's like, I'm pleased. Okay, how can I say, this is the best looking Sabretooth figure. I would have never got it if I didn't think he looked great. And in my mind, maybe I was in delusion, because I kept thinking that, oh my God, this figure, once I first saw it on Hasbro's website, which I actually got it off Mercari app. I love ordering on Mercari. I'm addicted to ordering on there like I was on Amazon. I order on Amazon here and there too, but you can find your deals either or. And I paid $70 for this 2-pack. But another thing I wasn't pleased with is that, I don't know if y'all can see because of my lighting, it's kind of conscrewed. These colors don't match right here. This color, from what I'm seeing, is a little lighter up here. I'm going to speak from where my eyesight sees. And then down here, this color is a lot darker. So we know that Sabretooth's costume matches fully. All the orange and all the brown. Now the brown is not a problem with the brown, but like I said, these legs are reused right here. Omega Red, these are Omega Red legs. And I think some of the other figures I'm about to compare and contrast them to actually have them legs as well too. Sabretooth really didn't need accessories like that, honestly. I don't think he needed any kind of accessories, because he uses his hands. Why not? Why not? Why not? And I will say, this figure does actually stand up pretty well, and I'm so pleased about that. I know when you take off his hands right here, these actually right here, I think they come off. I know, no, yeah, they come off. These do come off, so just showing you that. I'm only gonna show one. It's not really that serious to show the other ones. Oops, here I go. With my dry skin on my hands. Okay. So, I do have a few, I'm gonna show him next to two figures that look similar to him real quick. We got Marvel's Fang right here, who's a very underrated werewolf-like character. And then we have Spider-Man's villain, Nemesis Shocker. And I feel like they use the same kind of similar colors as Sabretooth does as well too, his costume. But I do think that, you know, just size comparison, I ain't showed it because of size comparison at all. It's just the colors look identical as well. And I promise, friends, if you're looking at my video, my table is not lopsided or sideways. It is sideways. I gotta push sideways, so that's why it looks so like it's sliding on a slide or something. But it's really an even table now, and I put the screw back in the bottom because I'm about to clean up Paradise this week. I just ain't never had the time from working. So back to the Sabretooth characters. This one right here came out, I think, a couple years ago. To be honest with you guys and girls and guys, if somebody was to give me both of them characters loosely, you know, basically like just handed them to me loosely and they with no packaging, I would have never known this was neither one of them two was Sabretooth. Like, I thought they look hideous. Now this one over here to the right, the big one, he's a lot bigger than a Sabretooth in the middle. So I didn't understand the concept of creating him at all looking like that, but I guess maybe he looked like it in the comic book. I don't know. Sabretooth in the comic book, like I said, so many different narratives. He did actually kind of change, you know, to be an anti-hero. I ain't gonna say fully good guy, anti-hero, his own little rebel type situation. So looking at him right here, maybe he was older on this one. I don't know. I would think if he could regenerate his powers, why would he age? But then again, I could be looking at it wrong. But this figure right here looks like he's about to go. Like they didn't feed him, put him in a cage, and they didn't feed him for maybe 10 years. I don't know. So this is a horrible figure. This one, like I said before, it's not horrible, but it doesn't look like Sabretooth, the one that we know in the middle. But when you look at these two side by side, again, the one on the right with the long ponytail is a lot bigger than the one that we've been waiting on. And so when I'm talking about the waist area, I really do feel like Sabretooth's waist could have been a little bit wider. And I don't think these are the same exact legs. I don't think they are, at least. No, they're not, because this Sabretooth's leg is bigger than him. So I added Thunderstrike. He's a character from the Thor series. I can't remember who he is. I read some of Thor's comic books, but I ain't read a lot of them. So I ain't gonna lie, I watched the movies, and the movies, to a degree, make sense to no sense. And then I had a little feminine energy, She-Hulk. And as y'all know, new She-Hulk, the actual comic book original figure is coming out. I'm gonna try to pre-order that. But she can't stand on her own. You know, she's leaning on the man as she thinks she needs him. So I'm looking at, you know, I would say that Thunderstrike, put you down, girl. Thunderstrike, oops, hit my camera again. And Thor uses the same kind of legs. To be honest with you, they use the same kind of legs, just different shoes. Possibly. No. I take that back. I'm lying. Because I think Thunderstrike's legs are a lot shorter. And there you have that. So they probably about, I would say both of these guys are probably the same size. But compare and contrast, then I think that Sabretooth's arms are a lot longer. So different concepts, you know. Then next, I got him standing next to the 5-pack X-Men pack that I talked about maybe a year and a half ago. That's Strife on the left, and then on the left side, and then on the right side we have Random, Marvel's Random. And I really do think that, to a degree, these are the same legs as Strife's. I believe they use the same legs on Marvel's Rand. Well, you know what? I think that Random and Thunderstrike are the same legs, but they are like almost the same size. But I think that Sabretooth is a lot bigger than Random. But I do think that Sabretooth and Strife definitely got the same kind of legs. But I can't tell if they don't look pinned, because maybe that's covering it up. I don't know. But they're the same size. You know, look at the claws. But except, you know, he don't got no claws at all. Just got some powers. And then real quick, we got him next to both Thors. This Thor right here is my favorite Thor out of all the action figures I have of Thor. And this is the cyborg version of maybe when the spirit took him over, I don't know. They could either hit cyborg or something. So I do believe this Thor and him use the same legs. I don't know about this one, but I know they got the same kind of legs. And you know, this got reused parts as well, from legs to arms and torso. But they the same. They like probably the same size, but I think that these new arms are a lot longer. And then this Thor right here, I would say the legs are a lot different. And Sabretooth looks like he's a little bigger. How about that? I'll keep hitting my camera. Sorry, gang. Then last but not least, I got him next to his beautiful love interest. And I think it's the Generation X or something like that, comic books. Him and when he became the leader of that group, and Mystique came his. They was anti-heroes. So Mystique ended up becoming his lover, whose lover she ain't never became. And then we got him next to Hercules. Hercules, I will say, I did tell one of my friends on one of the videos that the Thing was one of my favorite figures. I like this Hercules right here because it just looks so realistic, the body. And when you look at him and what's your name, hey love interest, you gotta go right here and go Taco Bill for your man. So I really do feel like they are like the same size. I don't see similarities in the legs because I think Hercules' legs are a lot shorter. But you know, just comparing the size side by side with them. But overall, I'm gonna go ahead and get Sabretooth. I'm gonna give him a 9.25 out of a 10. I took off points because I do feel like I didn't want his legs to be reused. The paint color was off. It wasn't matching, the orange from the top to the bottom. I do feel like that they could have made his back shoulders a little bit bigger, but you know, it's neither here neither there. But I'm happy to have his figure in my collection finally, because I'm definitely gonna have my X-Men shelf in the back, you know, really decked out. Deck the halls with bells of holly. All right, moving on. We got Brother Logan here, and I really wanted this figure as well too, because I'm one of them people where I know that Logan's supposed to be short. In the comic book, when he first came on scene, he was short. He's been short the whole time, and like I said, Hugh Jackman in the movie was a tall guy, but he killed the role. He did a role justice, so he proved himself. So with this figure right here, I do feel like he came with a second head sculpt. But where's the angry face at? We need him to have a real angry, like, rah, like, you watch me, you know, some type of angry face. Why? It looked like it's the same face, but different color hats. Now I do like it that they paid tradition to Logan not shaving any of his hair off, or Stan Lee not erasing, you know, any of that off him. Seems very natural. And I do know in the comic book when he left, X-Men left early, he got drunk, and it looked like the outfit was similar to that outfit. But I would have loved for him to have 4 head sculpts. One without the hat, one with an angry face, with the hat, without the hat, him fighting Sabretooth. But they didn't. But the figure, like I said, the chest area looks amazing. The head looks a little bit up, looks down, left, right, left, get on up. The chest hairs is matching the hairs on his wrist. He does kick up. He does have these double jointed handless arms, thank goodness. Now I do have a Hugh Jackman figure. I do know they borrowed that from that figure, and I'm going to show that. Actually, the Hugh Jackman figure I'm about to show is missing one of these. I don't know what I did with it. It's been a long time since I had that figure, probably some years. It's the Logan movie version. So you know, his waist does, you know, move left, right. I'm loving these are reused legs from the previous Logan figure that I'm going to show. So you know, push that all the way back the leg. The church shoes seem kind of decent. Well, the cowboy boots, I ain't gonna call them church shoes. He does stand okay. And I would say a lot of people didn't really care to have the Logan figure, but I actually wanted him as well too. And nice little thigh boot swivel right here. You can't beat that. I just really would have loved for him to have a third head sculpt of an angry face. And I can't always be picky about them paying homage to the comic book of, well, he didn't have the same outfit. They could have drew the same outfit going on, they could have, you know, something like that, you know, put color in, some type of color on a short sleeve on him to make him look just like the outfit. Because on the back of the box, when you look, that face, if you rewind the video back, they could have had that face sculpt. But they just chose to have a relaxed face. When is he going to fight Sabretooth with being mad? Mad man. He's a madman, you know, but they didn't. So cool. But I really do feel like the Wolverine figure should have been more acrobatic than this. He don't like he's like cat-like abilities, acrobatic abilities. Why can't he just pose in a great fashion, you know, to that degree? But I digress. So I'm gonna compare him to some of the Wolverine figures I do have already. If I can get this man to stand up. It's time to go to church. It's time to go to church. So when you see these two right here, now them are the same legs right here. On the one on the right and the one in the middle that we're talking about today. So he's the one who got the broken claws. So they reused these fang parts, not fangs, but knife parts, Wolverine's claws, sharp claws, knives, whatever they are, over and over again. This wasn't the best looking face sculpt of Wolverine, but it's a 20, I think it's a 20, let's see. This amazes me. A 2017 figure. You would think it's like from the movie or something. He did have a second head sculpt. I got it somewhere with a hat on, but I prefer for him to not have the hat. And you know, this is a common look for Wolverine in the comic books with a black t-shirt, some jeans, and a belt buckle. But really, they just reused these parts from this one as well. As you can see, the hair on him as well. So, really, clearly, I don't think the actual skin color is matching at all, but I could say if you're a good painter, you're a good customizer, you can redo them arms or put on hair, but I'm not going to do all that. But this is the movie Logan, Hugh Jackman character version. And as you can see, the claws are just alike. They actually come out too, but I don't feel like putting them back in because I ain't gonna know how to. So when you look, it's just the same parts for all of them, honestly. There's really no kicking back that type of weather. So, and I thought they did a phenomenal job on this figure as well too. It's Hugh Jackman figure. He goes for a lot of money online now. I just wish they would have just made a figure where he just had the shirt on. So, like, real man versus comic book man. So last but not least, I got him next to the Marvel 97 series X-Men figure right here, the one that just recently came out. And then this is the one where he has a real bad brawl. As you can see, they got hair on his arms right here. There's kind of hair, you can't really see it, but I kind of like it that they stay tradition to, you know, his size. That's all we care about is Logan being who he was presented to be back 50 years ago. So, you know. So I will overall give this figure a 9 out of 10. I just took off points because they reused legs and they didn't have a third head sculpt or fourth head sculpt with him having a hat. So they needed to have a third head sculpt with him having an angry face. And they didn't do that. But I wanted him a little bit more articulated instead of just stylish just for a straight shot photo. Then I got him next to Storm. Storm's like, Logan, I cannot be with you because I need to be with a new man. I've been with Black Panther. I've been with Charles Xavier, I think, in my mind. But I have to fly away. So overall, I'll give this 2-pack figure, I'll just give them I give them a 8 points. I give it a 8. No, I give it a 9 out of a 10 as well. These are just some reviews parts and some new parts, but I was happy to actually have this Sabretooth. I don't know, my lights a little make me look like I'm not real. I'm AI or something. So I would say get this because I'm actually gonna get another one. I actually want. I didn't change out his hands. I forgot. Oh, another thing I forgot. Before I forget, I do apologize, folks. It didn't dawn on me. Logan does come with a deck of cards. And I'm going to be fair and show him holding the cards. Well, hold on. Yeah. Because that wasn't right for me to, like, bypass that at all. And I'll take some pictures of that as well to show you his deck of cards. So if you can see it, I know it's the light and it's kind of, my light is kind of real ugly right about now. I don't know why it's glaring like that. But hopefully you can see his deck of cards. I'm holding a deck of cards. I'm going to have some great pictures of that. And so he does have an extra set of hands as well. He got this hand right here where if you have like a little fake beer or something, I ain't going to say beer because kids are watching this, a fake bottle of water, he can hold it. Alright, I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. And please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family and your friends and all of your enemies. And also follow me on X and Instagram. I will have photos uploaded. I know this lighting is horrible. I don't know why my light messed up, but I'm going to get a new ring light. At least I'm open and honest about it. And I would say get this added to your collection. I am gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna get another 2-pack, and I wanna have like not an army, but I don't know, try something different. Put like a regular human head scope on her. Call him Logan's son. Like I had a baby. Me and Rogue had a baby. Storm somebody. So everybody, have a great day. Logan, you killed Mama. Have a good night, everybody.